Hello, hello. Thank you for checking in. It is Wednesday, hump day, humpless day. Thank you for checking in. Great to see everybody. Hello. Hope you're having a good day. Let me say hello to everybody. Laura Starr and Shocker and Sturgis Sky and Tesis and House of Dave and Sam and St. Clinton and Eric and Petey and Tim and Ryan and Photo and Philip Chandler and Mark Mean and Star Raven and Angie Tomlinson and Fairies Lover and Lucky Girl and Azure Yusuf and the Cram and Marcel and Jim Dandy and Sturgis Guy and Bill Knaus and Scott Kimmis and Joe Barney and Red Stapler and John McCain and N1QOV and Brett and Blair Cooper and Terry Sue and Max and Kata Kata and Cosmic Joe and Jay Dahlman and Gluten Swede and Good Looking Guy and Murdy. Hello. Hello, thank you for checking in. So, yay. So today I have finished with the car stuff. Very good. I'm awesome, and I've gotten things done this week. Got the car, got the registration and title and all that done, got the insurance done. So yes, I am now official. I can drive. So yay. I even drove to the store. Did I get a ticket? No. No. I did not get a ticket. In fact, David Jones, I've never gotten a ticket, ever. Yeah. Yes, Allura. Now I can actually go on auditions. I can be a little more mobile. Yes, David Jones. David Jones says he flirts his way out of all of his tickets. Hi, Wing Doggy. If only we all had the flirting abilities of David Jones. It would be, but the police departments wouldn't be getting the revenue that they depend on from tickets, because everybody would be just flirting. So yes. So hello. Hope everybody's doing good. I can't believe it's Wednesday. I like the short week, because Monday was like, it's a weird week because, whenever you have the holiday, your days feel off. So it's already Wednesday. I'm like, how did that happen? So I'm just looking forward to the weekend. Thank you, Wing Doggy. So yes. So now I finished the car. Now I can focus all my attention on looking for a place to live. Yee. Thank you. Wing Doggy says, you're looking good today. Thank you, Wing Doggy. Oh, that's okay, Allura. But thank you. Thank you for your kind offer. Wing Doggy suggests that I move to Missouri and live with him. Like, I think I mentioned this before, Wing Doggy. Kale every day, every meal. Yes, for all you guys hoping to entice me to move in with you, yes, that will be the menu. Kale 3 times a day. Let me see how eager you are to have me move in then. Linda's like, no. Oh, and this is she can't taste or smell it. Well, then you won't mind the kale, Linda. You can eat anything now. Yeah, actually, kale is good. I'm making fun of it, but kale is good. You probably would, if you haven't had it, Linda, you wouldn't hate it. I mean, if you like lettuce and vegetables. you'll be fine with kale. You can eat it raw, you can eat it cooked. Oh, why am I yawning? Urgh. Isn't that what they make baskets out of? No. No, they make baskets out of, I don't know, hay, twigs. Sam is saying that maybe if I tried going to bed at a reasonable hour instead of tweeting all night, I wouldn't be yawning. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you have a point there. That's, well, yeah. that 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 that's a possibility. I could see. Oh, and Wing Doggy says, is kale bamboo? No. Kale is like a lettuce. It's green and leafy, like it's like a type of lettuce. Yeah, I was actually tired last night and I was gonna go to bed early, and then I started looking online at housing things, and then all of a sudden it was like 4:30 in the morning. I don't even know how that happened. Yeah. Sam says I'm tweeting all night long, and in fact, he'd go to bed, wake up in the morning, and I'm still tweeting. Okay, yeah, okay. Well, I might have a problem. It's true. I might have a problem. Linda says it looks like hard cactus stuff. No, no, kale's not like hard cactus. It's more like a leaf. It's more like a lettuce. There's different types of lettuce. There's baby kale, which is small, like little leaves, and then there's bigger kale, which is darker and tougher, and that's usually the kind that you'd want to cook. Linda says there were no leaves on this. Oh, I don't know what you had then, but I don't think it was kale. David Jen says kale is seaweed. No, kale isn't seaweed. Kelp is seaweed. They said it was kale. Cactus things. No, Google it online. See, look up kale and baby kale. You'll see pictures. Yeah, in fact, at Trader Joe's, they have bags of baby kale, and it's like in the lettuce section. It looks just like lettuce. Arugula, kale, different types of lettuces. Dried kale. Well, Linda, you could have a kale salad and not even know you're not eating lettuce. It's fancy lettuce. I'm not talking iceberg lettuce, because that doesn't really count. Fancy lettuce. So, woohoo! Anyhow, so yeah, so it's Wednesday, hump day, and salad day. Sam says you eat babies only if they're cooked properly. No. No. I David Jones says in Texas they deep fry them. No. In fact, speaking of like foods, it's funny, you know, you think about there's some things like, first of all, the thought of like eating another human, that's kind of gross. Most humans are not into that, though there have been a few cultures, cannibals, that do eat other humans. But there's also, I was watching something about people eating rat meat. And there's certain animals that we're all like, ew, rats or dogs, stuff like that, horses, where we've picked these animals that we feel like you don't want to eat, but somebody in another country might say like, well, why not? And they would eat it and it's fine. But and then some people, you know, like I think it's India where cows are sacred, so they don't eat cows. And they're like, oh, you're eating a cow. So it's weird how we pick certain animals kind of that are for eating and some animals that are not. But I mean, if you think about it, why wouldn't rats be a good thing to eat? Because there seem to be a lot of them. And if you why don't we have rat farms? Oh, can you imagine? We're growing bigger rats like the way they do with chickens, growing bigger, meatier rats. Ah, no, no. Can you imagine? Yeah, why don't we have that? I wonder. Yeah, the idea repulses me, but I'm just thinking about historically, why have we developed uh, where rats are not the proper food to eat, and we feel kind of grossed out about eating them. Though, if you were thinking like if we like if we just like lived off the land, we would be hunting whatever anything that moves. Say we're in like, you know, colonial days and we're Davy Crockett out hunting like a rabbit or a raccoon or whatever ran across. Linda says rats aren't good because of the things they eat. Well, they eat everything. They eat anything. Yeah, we eat catfish and they eat anything. And like yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just the fact that rats creep us out. Yeah. But yeah, imagine if somebody decided that rat meat was the next like big money making thing to invest in. And just like they have giant chicken farms where there's tons of thousands of chickens, we had giant rat farms with thousands of rats, and and we were growing them to be bigger, giving them hormones to make them bigger and plumper and meatier. Imagine that. Yes, David Jones says Soylent Green is people. Yeah, the that's from that old movie, Soylent Green, I think, or is that the name of the movie? It's one of those movies from the 70s about, you know, like the future, what's going to happen in the future. And I saw an article actually, and there, you know, everybody eats Soylent Green and nobody knows what it's really made of. In the end of the movie, you find out that Soylent Green is made out of people. They take people and they make, you know, like bologna. They use human flesh to make some sort of like bologna type stuff that everybody eats. But I just saw an article speaking about weird, gross foods and the future of food development. I saw an article a scientist, I believe it was like Japan maybe, where he was taking toilet mud. Okay, toilet mud. That's a euphemism. Let me just say toilet mud. And somehow in the lab making meat out of it. Using toilet mud to make meat. So that made me think of the Soylent Green thing, because there is the future of food production, toilet mud meat. Whoa, what? Yes. There is the future of what really poor people will be eating in 20 years. Linda says, don't give me that shit. Yeah, so that is, that's pretty scary. That or I saw a movie. What was the movie I saw? Oh, I saw a science fiction. I'm forgetting the name of the movie. Anyhow, regardless. Sam says we don't eat rats because they carry the plague. Actually, it wasn't actually the rats that carried the plague. The rats carried the fleas, and the fleas were the ones who actually had the plague, but the fleas were on the rats. So they probably had the plague as well, but it was the flea which would bite people, and that's the flea is the one that got the plague all over to everybody in Europe, the Black Plague that killed like half of Europe. Because, yeah, the rats weren't biting people. It was the fleas were biting people. So, yeah, so it got spread very easily. But, yeah, if we had giant rat farms, now rats can be a little more aggressive than chickens. So I don't know if they'd like take out the rat's teeth and claws. Oh, can you imagine? David Jones says he knows of an island with no insects. Really? That's weird. How does an island have no insects? Insects are the, like, not that nobody likes bugs, but bugs do important jobs in like the ecosystem of the earth. You know, David Jones says because it's a rock. Yeah, they do stuff to like with the soil and fertilizing and breaking down things and breaking things down so it goes back into the soil. And you know, insects, and they help fertilize flowers and transport pollen around. And so, yeah, bugs do a whole bunch of stuff for the ecosystem. Yeah, without any bugs, I don't think there would be that much plant growth. I don't think there would be any. David Jones says it's just a rock. Okay, that makes sense. It's a really big rock with 8 rooms. Is it Alcatraz? I bet Alcatraz has bugs. It's a big rock. It's an island with 8 rooms, and you can rent it for a week for $38,000. Wow. Linda says, nope. That's just because you don't have that spare $38,000, Linda. you wouldn't be so quick to say no if you had $38 million, and then you'd be like, sure. Your your cube mate friend owns it. Wow, that sounds pretty amazing. That sounds pretty amazing, David Jones. Have you been there? Has your friend let you go there even though you don't have $38,000? Bye, wing doggy. How did your cube mate acquire this giant rock that you can rent for $38,000 a week? And how did he acquire it, and how often is it rented? Does he, I mean, if you, wow, if you had something you could rent for $38,000 a week and you rented it a lot, you could probably quit your job. You wouldn't have to work anymore because, I mean, $38,000, that's a lot of people live on that for an entire year. If you make it just rent it out for a handful of weeks, you've got, well, that must be very nice. David Jones says it's a big scuba destination. Wow. Yeah, well, I'm sure your friend's rock is very lovely. I would like to go. I don't think I'll ever be able to make it. It seems a little pricey for 1 week. It's called it's called the Dunbar Rock. Dunbarrock.com. Okay, let's check it out. Dunbar Rock. I will check it out after I sign off. Yeah, maybe I can get a discount because I'm still working in the cubicle next to you. If he must not rent it out very many weeks of the year. Your friend in the cubicle doesn't own it. It's his friend. So it's a friend of a friend. Just to clarify. Okay. Okay, so that guy doesn't need to. Oh, excuse me. Well, I will check it out. And it is almost 5:45. I'm gonna sign off a little bit. I am so, yeah, I'm just yawning up a storm. I need to lie down. I think I need to take a nap. So, wow. All right. Well, that sounds pretty cool, David Jones. I mean, for your friend's friend. Yeah, his friend's friend sold a company for $20 million, and yeah, and now we just buys rocks. All right. So I will see you guys tomorrow for Stupid Question Day. I hope you have some great questions for the genius, because I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of genius tomorrow. An optical switch. All right. All right. Kisses for everybody. Bye. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Oh, okay. Wow. Cool. Bye.